So we stayed at Wynn, we stayed at Encore, and you know we stayed at the Venetian. Does it get any better? Can it get any better? Well, maybe. The Palazzo. When combined with its sister property, the Venetian, it's the second largest hotel in the world. The Palazzo Tower is the tallest completed building in Nevada, not just in Vegas, but in Nevada. The restaurants are amazing, the rooms are gigantic, and the pools look super awesome. This is Coolist Luxury Hotels, Palazzo, Las Vegas. So as I mentioned, this is the tallest completed building in Nevada, not just in Vegas, but in Nevada. There are 50 floors. My room is on the 49th. It overlooks the Strip. Let's go check it out. All right, inside the room at the Palazzo, I'm going to do a very brief room rundown. I'm trying to make these room rundowns as short as possible because I also do extended room tours in a separate video. So if you want to know all the specifics and details about this luxury king strip view, go ahead and check out that video. But for now, let's just do a brief rundown because I do want to show you a little bit of this room. I always start in the bathroom. So today, let's switch things up. Let me show you the view. I'm on floor 49 of 50. Again, so second to the top, this is a luxury king strip view. There's a view of Trump, Treasure Island, the Mirage, and most importantly, you have a bird's eye view of all 6 pools. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You keep all your eye on the action, the weather. That is pretty convenient. You have an L couch that is ultra comfortable, and in case you do find that uncomfortable, it also pulls out into a queen sleeper. That is ultra convenient, especially if you want to fit more people in this room. And as we transition into the master bedroom, it is an open bedroom, but it is a master bedroom. You have a sitting chair. You have a beautiful, beautiful headboard that goes all the way to the ceiling. I love it when headboards go all the way to the ceiling. And then let's transition into the master bathroom. It is a master bathroom because you have a tub, you have a shower, dual vanity, beautiful glass up there, TV, and then you have a dedicated makeup area. It's ultra private in here. You have a large door that separates the toilet area, and then a phone in there for convenience or boredom. So that is it for a very brief initial room rundown. Again, if you want more details, check out my extended room tour, but I have a lot to get to on this property. This is one of the most beautiful properties in Vegas. I can't wait. You know me, I'm after the best restaurants, the coolest drinks, and the most fun. The only question is, where am I going to begin? All right, good morning. It's 9:15. You're catching me literally right out of bed. Carpe diem. Chase your dreams, make memories. Isn't that what travel is about? So let's get to it today. Let's practice that. Big day today. Before I do that, let me highlight last night. There weren't that many highlights. In fact, there was only one. My night started at the high stakes slot room. I thought I'd maybe insert Lady Luck into my trip. I usually play $5 slot machines, but I switched to a one. I thought I'd get more opportunities, more plays to win, and I didn't. Still lost my money in a matter of minutes. Hung my head, walked to Major Domo. Major Domo is a meat fish restaurant market, high-end, upscale, that is right on the Palazzo casino floor. The food was average. Every single main dish I had was average. So my night was poor to average, not going well, and not a good trend, and I had to switch it up. I had to change the game, and thank goodness the dessert menu came, and it did just that. I ordered the Major Donut. This thing is a showstopper. This thing is 100% stunting. This thing will captivate everybody in the entire restaurant if that is what you're going for. Me, I was just bored. I rarely order dessert, but I needed something to salvage the night, and the Major Donut did that. It was Krispy Kreme donuts with a banana flambe, topped with ice cream, and then topped with whipped cream, and this is made tableside right in front of you. This dessert was $40, but the presentation alone was worth it. Not to mention, the dessert was actually pretty delectable too. Fast forward to this morning, like I said, it's 9:15, 9:30, I'm off to the gym. I promptly went to the gym last night after that Major Donut. I'm going there again right now. The gym is functional. It's not nearly as beautiful as the one at Bellagio or the one at Encore, but there is enough stuff there to get the job done for sure. Then I'm headed to the pool. Like I said, there are 6 pools. I need to find out what makes all these pools different. I'm gonna ask around and figure out if they have different personalities or if there are just 6 pools instead of one large one. I need to find that out. Then tonight I need to figure out dinner. I'll check in before I go, but I am thinking sushi. At least right now I'm thinking sushi. Sushi Samba. More on that to come. I'll see you in a bit. It is confirmed there are 6 pools down there. 2 on the very end, on the north end, are part of a day club. It's a weekday right now, so that is not open. The other 4 are all the same. I wondered if one was gonna be European, one would be 21 plus, one would be a family pool, and one would be a general pool. Nothing, no, don't even speculate on that because they're all the same. Basically, the sun hits the first pool around 9, and then the last pool around 2 to 3. So you definitely have an opportunity for all day sun. I had my version of a 3 martini lunch as usual. They weren't martinis though, they were tropical drinks. The pina colada was the best, even though it was in a slushy machine and pre-mixed, it was still pretty good. The watermelon cooler was nice and refreshing. The mojito was below average. Fast forward to right now, it's about 5:45. I'm gonna head to Sushi Samba. Fun fact, Sushi Samba in London, one of my favorite restaurants of all time. Not so fun fact, Sushi Samba here, I didn't have the best experience previously. But I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna give it another shot. This place looks ultra cool. The atmosphere is ultra cool. I just hope the food this time is gonna be ultra cool. Man, it's been such a magnificent trip so far. It's hard to believe I still have one full night left because I've done so much, but there's still so much more to see. It's just kind of bittersweet. Tonight I'm off to X-Pot. I'm off to X-Pot. X-Pot is a hot pot place, but not just any hot pot place. It's a hot pot place at the Venetian. It's in the canal shops, and when I walked by last night, it checked off all the boxes for me. Upscale, trendy, sophisticated, dark, cool, modern, swanky. A swanky hot pot place at the Palazzo. Sign me up. Definitely gonna go check that out. Before I do so, I want to tell you about last night at Sushi Samba. Sushi Samba, A atmosphere, B minus food. Yeah, B minus. I put the minus in there. You could maybe make a stretch and call it B food if you took into account the value of the happy hour. Second best happy hour I've encountered while doing my Vegas excursion. Number one is easily at Koi. Sushi Samba did not have the quality of food that Koi did. Moreover, the happy hour menu didn't quite have the value that Koi did, but it was still really decent. It's a solid number two. You know, if you're staying at Trump, Wynn, Encore, Treasure Island, Mirage, of course, Venetian Palazzo, or if you want to check out Sushi Samba and you don't want to fully commit to a large meal, I would highly recommend coming in for the happy hour. It is that valuable. So my plan tonight is to go to X-Pot tomorrow morning. I have a tough task. I have to wake up and think about how I'm going to rate this place. It's so large and expansive. This is the second largest hotel in the world. To put things in perspective, this hotel has 4,000 rooms. Venetian Palazzo combined, I believe, has 4,000 rooms. The town I grew up in had 2,000 people. So this has double the rooms of the town I grew up in had people. So I have a difficult task. How am I going to rate Palazzo versus its sibling Venetian? And how does it compare against Encore and Wynn, its neighbor? I got a tough task. I'm going to think about it, and I'll see you in the morning. Last night, wow. Good morning, by the way. And I talked about saying wow on the channel. If I'm not saying wow, then I'm not doing a very good job, because I should be saying wow. And I inherently should be saying it, because if I find the coolest stuff, the best stuff, the most memorable stuff, the most spectacular stuff, I should be saying wow a lot. Now, as I keep on upping the game and finding new standards, it's going to get increasingly difficult. But it's my 20th day in Vegas on this trip and countless days ahead of this, and I'm still saying wow, which gives me hope I'm going to continue saying wow for a long, long time. Okay, enough wows. Why am I saying wow? I just found my new favorite restaurant in Vegas. Yeah, new favorite. Probably my new favorite place, period, and that's a bold statement. Let's run down my favorites very quickly. Sky Bar, Waldorf. Skyfall, Delano. Foundation Room, Mandalay Bay, and Vanderpump in Caesars. And there are a few other go-to spots that I have. This place trumps them all, and trumps them all in a big way. And what makes a great restaurant for me? Style, ambiance, atmosphere, service, cuisine, creative dishes, and cool cocktails. And this place hit on all of them. It hit on all of them 100%. It hit out of the park. These drinks were some of the coolest and most experiential I've ever had, period. Very, very creative. You'd expect to go to like a bar chef in Toronto or like a Nacarat in Montreal to get these type of drinks. These drinks were at a restaurant, so that was cool. Wagyu everywhere. I don't even know how many Wagyu dishes I had last night, but the menu was ultra creative. And I didn't even get to do the hot pot experience, because the hot pot is available only for dining, like in the dining area. So they wouldn't do it at the bar. So that could even take it to a whole nother level. In terms of the atmosphere, I mean, it's everything I'm looking for. I always say these words, but dark, cool, trendy, modern, sophisticated, swanky. It's my new favorite spot in Vegas. I'm gonna have to make a standalone video on X-Pot, because I would go on forever in this video talking about it. And plus there's so much footage. Anyway, I can't wait to come back. If I had an opportunity to pick any place to go to in Vegas right now, X-Pot. I could go on ad nauseum about X-Pot, but I'm gonna digress because I need to get out of here. Palazzo. I don't even know where to begin. I thought Encore was going to ruin every hotel henceforth because it is so elite. And while I still think Encore is coolest, 6 out of 6, and is number 1, wow, did the Palazzo give it a run for its money. And get this, I didn't even go to the best spots at Palazzo. Mott 32, Restaurant of the Year a couple years ago, didn't go to it. Tao, legendary status, not just in Vegas, but globally, didn't make it. Lavo, didn't make it. Electra, didn't make it. These are arguably the 4 best spots at the Palazzo, and I didn't make them. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reserve judgment. If I had to rate this hotel right now, I would rate it elite. It's an easy 5 out of 6, but get this, I don't wanna do that because I did not do its justice. I still have the 4 best spots to go to. So I'm gonna do something that I have never done, yet, and this is a testament to how cool the Palazzo is. I'm gonna come back and make a part 2 video. We're gonna consider this just the warm-up. This is just the prefix, just the warm-up. I'm gonna come back and do it even more epic. So for now, this place is an easy 5, and depending on how it goes, it could be a 6. It could give Encore a run for its money. I can't wait to come back. I'm literally counting down the days. I'm so excited to see this property fully unleashed. But until then, I'm gonna digress. I need to get going. I'm on to the next hotel, and I'll see you in that video.